I've been creating content for a little while now, and a lot of people have been asking me how to build a personal brand online, especially for work purposes or for your career. So today I want to talk about that. I want to talk about building your personal brand. So first, building a personal brand is actually really important in today's world, whether you want to advance your career, you want to start a business, or you just want to showcase your expertise. Even if you work in a large company, having a personal brand can actually be very useful because it makes it easier to network. People know you, they know what you stand for, and it makes conversations more easy. In my experience, even in my company where I work, the fact that I'm so active on LinkedIn, most people know me, and it has made it a lot easier for me to reach out to people. So I'd like to explore with you different steps on how to build your personal brand so you can actually stand out. The first tip I have to give you is that you have to define your unique value. You need to ask yourself, what makes me different? What skills, what perspectives do I have that I can bring that others are not bringing to the table? Your brand should reflect what you're passionate about and how you add value. I think it's important to identify 3 qualities you want people to associate with your name. So in my case, I really like that people think I'm friendly, that I'm genuine, and I talk a lot about vulnerability. That's what I base my personal brand on. My second tip is to know your audience. A strong personal brand resonates with the right people. Who are you trying to reach? Your employer, your clients, your peers, your coworkers, your team. It's important to tailor your messaging and your tone to connect with the right audience. The more specific you are, the more impactful your personal brand will be. Then the third tip, it's really important to be consistent. So consistency builds recognition. Align your tone, align your visuals, align your messaging across platforms like LinkedIn or Instagram or TikTok or your website. Use the same profile, the same colors, the same tagline to create a really cohesive image. It's also important to be consistent in the way you also share your message and in the frequency. Try to post on a regular basis to build your personal brand. Fourth tip I have is to share valuable content. A standout brand isn't just about you. It's about helping others. It's about giving to others. Post blogs, post videos, or short tips that reflect your expertise and benefits your audience. Regular content on a regular basis keeps you visible, and it also positions you as a thought leader. My fifth tip is to actually use storytelling. People connect with stories, not just with resume. Share your journey, include challenges and successes. What inspires you to do what you do? Authentic storytelling makes your brand more relatable and more memorable. My sixth tip is to network with purpose. Your brand is shaped by who you connect with. Engage in discussions, comment on posts, and attend events. Collaboration and visibility within your niche will strengthen your brand for sure. My seventh tip is to seek feedback. A great personal brand will evolve. Ask trusted colleagues for input on how you're perceived. Use their feedback to refine and improve while staying authentic. For example, in my case, I used to write a lot of blog posts, and then over time people started telling me that I should make videos. That was the feedback I received, and I decided to do it. Now, don't get me wrong, it was really hard at first and I was really scared of making these videos, but over time, as I kept doing it, I became very comfortable with the idea of making videos. Tip number 8 is to monitor your presence. Google yourself regularly to see what others find. Ensure that your online profile reflects the image that you want. If needed, you need to update your content to really align with your goals. In my case, I actually keep an Excel sheet of all my metrics. How many people have visited my website? How many followers do I have on each social media platform? How much content have I posted? How much engagement do I get? And I keep those metrics because I want to see if things are increasing, staying the same, or declining, so then I can adjust my content accordingly. This also allows me to see what performs best, what topics do people like most. So please, if you're building your brand, also watch out for your metrics. My tip number 9 is to stay authentic. Authenticity is the foundation of a strong personal brand. Don't try to mimic others. Lean into what makes you unique and do it the way you like to do it. It is your social media after all. People are drawn to genuine genuine voices, so let your personality shine through. And finally, tip number 10, be patient. Building a personal brand takes time. You need to do it consistently, you need to add value, and you need to trust that your efforts will pay off. Over time, your brand will grow stronger and leave a lasting impression. As I said at the beginning of this video, I've been doing this for 4 years, and at first, no one knew me. But now, over time, more and more people follow me. It took a while for my personal brand to grow. So your personal brand is your story, it's your expertise, it's your value, all rolled into one. By defining what's unique about you, by sharing content, and by staying authentic, you can stand out and actually make an impact. Remember, building a strong brand is about giving to others. It's about being there for others. So I'd love to hear which of these tips you will try first, and I'd love to hear who else is trying to build a strong personal brand. Please share in the comments and let me know what you're trying to do, what you're trying to achieve. I would love to have a conversation on this because this is something I actually really care about. Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for listening.